does it, DA. Thank you. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Lowry in at the 1. Now here's Love. The kick outside to Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
What a physical play from Butler, going for a dunk and jamming it right in on top of the defense.
Steve, Jimmy Butler is definitely a defensive difference maker.
He is, Kevin. Back in the 2021 season, Butler led the league in steals. He is so committed to forcing you to make mistakes with the ball.
Here's Anunoby. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Much improved footwork, and he's already strong. Anunoby getting it done inside.
Lowry for 3. That one doesn't go. So the Raptors will take it the other way. The kick out to Barnes. Hero against Anunoby.
Blocking foul called on Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Van Vliet. Pirtle trying to get open. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Love with a wide open look. Off target from outside.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Siakam's shot is off. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by Barnes. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. For 3. Hits it from three-point range.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
Pass to Hero. Outside for Lowry. Butler with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Lowry can't get it to go. The Raptors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Siakam passes to Anunoby. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Miami the other way.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Explosiveness by Butler. Leaping way off the ground for that dunk.
Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Siakam up top, driving to the basket, and Siakam throws it down.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Hero, no good. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
And here is Hero. After OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Three-pointer, Lowry connects from three-point range.
I love the response from Lowry. When you drain a 3 on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. 1:07 left here in the opening quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Dan Love's got the ball here for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. Hero with it. Now guarded by Photon. Kicks it out to Hero. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
Raptors leading by 3. Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. Drives to the hoop. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Now the pass to Butler. And Barnes sends it back. He's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Lowry finds Love. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam outside. The kick out to Barnes. This one for 3. And that does it for the first quarter. The Raptors out in front, up 5. And the second quarter will be on the way.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors USA team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Taking a look here at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing, in your opinion?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And they'll get another chance. Lowry passes to Hero. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Anunoby against Hero. And Anunoby, here we go.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Hero with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Raptors leading by 9. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Miami making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Back to Pirtle, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Heat trail by 9. Butler deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He is very hard to stick with coming off the pick. Butler gets all the separation he needs.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. A putback. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one goes on Anunoby.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
We know you need talent to win, Steve, so how critical is basketball IQ to winning at the highest level? How important is it in that equation?
Kevin, it's everything. A playoff series can turn on a single play. And the guys, you can tell the difference who has a high basketball IQ and an average IQ. It does make a difference.
Here's Anunoby. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
side, Hero. And it's Love, top of the key. Hero finds Love. And it's Adebayo in the corner. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby in the corner. There's the dish to Pirtle. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Siakam passes to Van Vliet. Barnes outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Achua, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Young comes in for Pascal Siakam. Will Barton, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Trent subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Barton against Hero. Barton left side, and Barton throws it down.
Ooh, the one-hand tomahawk, guys. Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that out of their chairs. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. 16 seconds left in the first half. Porter against Butler. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Robinson sets a screen for Lowry. Robinson up top. And so we wrap up the first half. Raptors lead by 11. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by court. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, yes.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Achua with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. Now Achua, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Raptors lead by 15.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate. The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Barton throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here is Lowry. Pass to Strus. Back to Lowry. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lowry's got 5 now.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Trent against Lowry. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. On the wing, Porter. The shot that time, not on target. Excellent D that time from Robinson.
You know, playing less than 30 minutes a game, Duncan Robinson shattered the Miami three-point record back in 2020.
Greg, he buried 273 pointers that season. Robinson works hard to find space on the perimeter. And if he's open, he's as accurate as it gets. Did that 7'1" wingspan come in handy? Porter, a legit threat to score anytime he gets around the rim.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Strus. Good ball movement here by Miami. Robinson passes to Yurtsevin. And it goes down 2 points. 5 points in the game.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Toronto leading by 12. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Barton outside Porter. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And Barton throws it down.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Lowry against Trent. Lowry passes to Strus. Wants to get it to Robinson and does. Back to Strus. A reverse, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Back to Trent. Passes it to Porter. Going inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Barton outside. And Porter, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got 5 points now this quarter.
I mean, with those long strides, doesn't take Porter long to get to where he's going. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors holding on to an 11. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Let me tell you, when you can run offense through your bigs, you give the defense just another thing it has to try and take away.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Robinson, that's good.
Developing into a reliable shooter right before our eyes. Robinson can put it in the basket from anywhere.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And a new group in for the Heat. Adebayo is checked in for Omer Yurtsevin. Love comes in for Zelda. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Duncan Robinson. And it's Tyler Hero in for Max Strus. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
What an athlete. Barnes flushes that one home.
And here is Butler. Love outside. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Scotty Baum.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Anunoby. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And 11 points for OG Anunoby. Lowry against Van Vliet. Lowry dishes to Love. Back to Lowry. Here's Hero. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Anunoby kicks to Siakam. Adebayo against Pirtle. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Hero. Van Vliet wide open. And he's way off from outside.
Yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Butler. Back to Hero. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Pirtle's got his 5th rebound in this one. Raptors leading by 14. Here's Van Vliet. Pirtle, the pass to Van Vliet. Butler on the way. And here's Love from the arc. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Takes it off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 16.
What agility from Fred Van Vliet in the paint, zipping around the defense.
Hero from long range. And the 3 ball is good.
3 points.
Hero's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
On the wing, Anunoby. He's covered by Hero. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
You're going to have to foul Bam a lot harder than that if you want to prevent the and one.
Toronto leading by 10. Van Vliet outside. The kick out to Barnes. Offensive rebound. Here's Pirtle. Goes back up. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Defense.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And you look at Jakob Pirtle, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. And 1:01 left in the 4th. The 3-pointer off the mark. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Toronto.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for OG Anunoby.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 5 on the clock. Fires it up. Pirtle's shot is off. Butler way outside. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed
God keep our land.
Well, when we look at tonight, this could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Okoro in at small forward. Now here's Siakam. Pass to Pirtle. Van Vliet up top. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
One
foul.
thing that makes OG Anunoby unique in this league, his nationality.
I've heard OG say he hopes to inspire other British players.
Well, I think, B.A., he's proved that there's a road for them, right? Basketball is played all over the world, and all you need to do is find somebody to notice you. The NBA certainly becomes more international every year.
Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Beyond the arc. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Anunoby with it. Back to Barnes. knocked it in off the glass.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
And here's Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. From downtown, nails it from beyond the arc.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Here's Okoro. Back to Garland. To the inside. It's stolen by Pirtle. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Siakam. Back to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Garland comes with the double team. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Siakam, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, B.A., because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive.
And so here is Toronto. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now here's Garland. 7 points in the game.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
At 7 feet, sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Allen. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it in.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Kicks it out to Siakam. 30 seconds left now in the first quarter. Great D that time from Allen. For Cleveland, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Mitchell finds Allen, and for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
First team foul.
Takes a step back. Garland against Van Vliet. Pass to Okoro. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires for 3. From deep, Mobley. Doesn't go that time. What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for Cleveland.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, Houston team.
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the center position, locking down the middle. And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
B.A., it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Garland, no good. The Raptors with a lead. Siakam outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. On the wing, Mitchell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Pirtle. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Okoro. It's stolen by Barnes. Right side, Anunoby. The three is up. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Garland for three. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Van Vliet against Garland. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The three is rebounded by Okoro.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Van Vliet. Up top, Siakam. Back to Van Vliet.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Anunoby. It's Barnes on the wing. Allen defending. Anunoby can't get it to go. The Cavs trailing. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Siakam outside. And he hits it. That makes him 1 for 6 for the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Raptors.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Now here's Van Vliet. He's got 5. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Siakam the screen. Van Vliet finds Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
Mobley on a screen. The 3 from Mitchell, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Van Vliet, the pass to Pirtle, and a nice finish on the layup. Pirtle's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And we're through the first half of play here in what...
The Cavaliers, 20.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
We've got Thaddeus Young. Gary Trent is out there with Will Barton. Then there's Precious Achua, and it's Porter in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
Well, you know that Porter believes he belongs in this league. His efficiency and shooting the ball with confidence in the paint, that's nice.
Now here's Rubio. Outside for LeVert. Shoots it from the high post. Not going to go that time. Toronto's shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Here's Rubio after the basket by Toronto. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's LeVert. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. Precious Achua picks one up. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And the Cavaliers with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Wade misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Outside Porter. Pass to Barton. 5 on the clock. Outside Porter. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's a 9-point Toronto lead.
Oh, just great energy. Stayed with the play all the way through.
Here's Wade, guarded by Young. All alone. Wade, that's good.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
LeVert goes against Barton. Outside Porter. Achua with a screen. Porter, the pass to Trent. Outside Porter. Launches it. No good. And Cleveland the other way now.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. Well, boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Here's Wade. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Rubio's got 3 assists now in this one.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Now here's Barton. They lead by 4. Outside Porter. Back to Barton. Trent outside. This one for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's got 7. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Achua with the dunk.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Rubio, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Achua with a steal. And here's the fast break. And here's Porter outside. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Well, shooters are necessary to win in this league, and Porter can provide that kind of floor spacing.
Here's Rubio. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rubio's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Trent against Rubio. Achua passes to Trent. And here's Porter outside. And the three-pointer goes. Porter's got 8 here in this quarter.
You can see Porter's confidence building steadily. The catch-and-shoot jumper becoming a real weapon.
Here's Wade. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Toronto in a... And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. Toronto's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Van Vliet misses. Well, Cleveland's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Outside Garland. Okoro on the wing. Outside Garland from deep. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. The Raptors shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Hits the trifecta. And the Raptors lead by 16.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now the Raptors on the break. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Now here's Mitchell. Goes up on the wing. It's stolen by Pirtle. Van Vliet outside. The 3 is up. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Garland against Van Vliet to the left side wing. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. Shoots over Mobley. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Van Vliet. Van Vliet double teamed. The open shot by Pirtle. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Now, Don't just show off that basketball IQ, Mr. Fred VanVleet. Pretty pass, sir.
Garland against VanVleet. Here's Okoro. 1:46 left in the fourth. Here's Mitchell. There's the drive. Good.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
VanVleet outside. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Raptors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Fred VanVleet.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. And it's Cleveland's ball. They trail by 18. Pass to Okoro. Outside Mitchell. Five to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
So it's the Raptors winning this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
To the best kid in the hall.
Now, we might have a throwback battle on our hands, Greg. These two teams take pride in their defense.
No doubt, these are some tough-nosed, gritty, physical defenses, and we're not going to see many easy buckets. Both sides are going to make you work.
Here's the starting group for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Here's Garland. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, what strength and concentration from Garland. He is so good at overcoming these little challenges within the game.
And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the four major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Now, here's Garland. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Okoro passes to Allen, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo the screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
The wide open look here for Garland. From outside, off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The shot's good from Love.
Ooh, that was deep, even for K. Love.
And here is Garland, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. A drive by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now, Hero. Count it, good. Hero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
There's Garland. There's the drive.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Love finds Oladipo. Kicks it out to Love. 6 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Fires for 3. Miami grabs the miss. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Just look at the achievements of Kevin Love, NBA champion, all-star selections, multiple all-NBA teams. He's in the middle of a Hall of Fame career.
Now, here's Garland. 7 points in the game. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Now, Hero. He's got 5. Passes it to Love. And Oladipo kicks to Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Some showmanship from Butler on that slam. Never afraid to get physical with the D.
Garland looking it over. And Adebayo sends it back. And Butler, here we we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
Nice read from the big guy. Love. His teammates appreciate that selfless attitude.
He takes it in. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 9.
Look at the space he had on that one, though. There's an obvious speed mismatch between the two.
Butler kicks to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
Defense maybe too concerned with Butler there, leaving his teammate all alone.
He was all alone on that one. He's got 5.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Butler. And Okoro pulls it down.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. And here's Garland for 3. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And right now, Garland has it stuck on automatic. This man, he's getting whatever shot he wants.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific...
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Heat. The Cavaliers trailing. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Okoro kicks to Allen. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. Love grabs the board. Miami's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Outside Garland. The dish to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Hero with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Lowry at the elbow. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
I'll tell you what, Butler is a physical dunker. I mean, he takes his craft seriously. I just love watching this guy take off.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. Rebound Love. Love's got 4 rebounds in this game. We've talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Mitchell looking it over. Allen finds Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
And a wide open look for Hero. Hits the 3-point bomb. Hero's got 11 points.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Down low, here's Mitchell. Mobley outside, lets it go from deep. The shot missing, and it's Miami the other way. Butler passes to Adebayo. Outside Butler. Love outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mitchell with it. Lowry picks him up. Garland. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. Safety move. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Love wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Love's got the lead up to 9 now for Miami.
Lightning quick release from Love there.
And here's Garland for 3. Good on the triple. 15 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Butler dishes to Love. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Outside Garland. Mobley a screen on Lowry. Back to Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Love. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir. The definition of a stretch big. Loves a great three-point shooter, and that helps so much with spacing.
Mitchell finds Garland. And here is Mobley. Mitchell outside. Kicks it out to Garland. The pass to Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
There's Hero with a 3, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Thanks for the great interview, David.
Your Miami Heat, 33. The Cavaliers, 28.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Here's Savini's checked in for Adebayo. Caleb Martin comes in for Kevin Love. Robinson's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Strus is subbed in for Tyler Hero. Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. We've got Robin Lopez, LeVert out there with Green, and it's Wade in at the 4-man position. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Lowry against LeVert. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And they will call over the back on the play.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it a habit.
Green kicks to LeVert. Over Lowry. That shot off. The Heat leading by 3. Latrey. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Osman, the pass to LeVert. Back to Osman. It's stolen by Martin. Robinson left side. And finished off by Robinson.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Robinson finds Lowry. Now, here's Yurtsevin. Levert defending. He gets it in there. Yurtsevin's got his first points in this one.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Here's Osman. And that one hits back iron.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Robinson kicks to Martin. Buries it from three-point range.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Passes it to Osman, and they get it. Rebound by the Heat.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Pass to Yurtsevin. Outside, Martin. And Lowry has it in the corner. Launches it. Kept alive. Yurtsevin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Wade passes to LeVert. He dishes it to Lopez. Driving the lane, and Lopez throws it down.
At 7 feet tall, dunking is very easy for Lopez. Once he's this deep, the defense is in trouble.
Lowry kicks to Martin. Jacks up a 3. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Pass to Osman. Back to LeVert. Here's Osman, guarded by Robinson. And the wide open shot from Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lowry has the open look. And the Heat, another 3.
Love the response from Lowry. When you drain a 3 on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. LeVert the pass to Lopez. Misses from close range. Miami leading by 11. There's the pass to Strus. There's the 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. Here's Osman. He's looking for Lopez and finds him.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
For Cleveland, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. It'll count. That shot off. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Adebayo. And it's Oladipo in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami. The 3 from Garland. The second chance effort. Mitchell wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Outside, Hero. Keeps it alive. Here's Love. Out left to the wing. Butler finds Adebayo. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Garland. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. It's hauled in by the Heat. Love's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Butler from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. The shot misses. And Miami the other way now. Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket.
Oladipo against Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Miami leading by 14. Butler passes to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 8th assist in the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Mobley kicks to Mitchell. Launches a 3. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good ball movement here by the Heat. Stolen by Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Plays like this prove why Garland is an all-star. This man is able to do it all by himself.
Outside Butler. Outside Hero. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. The Heat lead by 15.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Garland dishes to Allen. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Allen's got his first bucket in this one.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Love outside. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Garland the pass to Mitchell. 1:02 left to play in the final quarter. Garland finds Allen. Now here's Mitchell. 4 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And he makes good on the layup.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Now Hero from deep. And Okoro pulls it down. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And understanding where to run to in transition. Mitchell is very opportunistic when the break is on.
Butler on the way. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
Here's Mitchell shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Butler with the ball. And so it's the Heat winning this one. A confident. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
To the best kid in the house.
And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. Butler with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
Jimmy Butler.
Lowry against VanVleet. Siakam outside. And Siakam with the slam.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized four who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Butler passes to Hero. Back to Butler. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention. And you watch Tyler Hero night in, night out, and he brings a fearlessness to the game.
Here's VanVleet. Pass to Anunoby. And he dunks it down.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Some players walk the line between confidence and arrogance. What do you think about Hero, Brett?
Well, I think the interesting stuff, BA, was after a year of success and what happened in the bubble, might have been some humbling times and humbling games for him that have put him back on the right track. And right now, he's playing with a ton of confidence that's helping out his teammates.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Fans, again, let's hear it for the Jabberwocky.
Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside. VanVleet against Lowry. Hero. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Butler against Barnes. Outside Love. Launches a three. The shot that time not on target. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Anunoby finds Siakam. Here's Barnes. Back to Siakam. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. With the 10-footer. Siakam, no good.
Toronto foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Team foul.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Siakam outside. Butler against Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First team foul. At the line for the Raptors, OG Anunoby.
And he makes the first.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
And you know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Now here's Siakam. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It goes on Bam Adebayo. And the free throw, no good. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Van Vliet against Lowry. Fires from deep. Cranes the triple.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. Adebayo in the post. He's working on Pirtle. Butler passes to Hero. Barnes against Butler. And he drops it in from the low post.
This is feeling a little bit too easy right now for Jimmy Butler out there.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Up top Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Hero screen on Barnes. Hero outside. There's the triple. And again, Miami with a triple.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Van Vliet outside. Siakam outside. Pass to Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Missed inside.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And a good... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
So for Toronto right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, down low. Now here's Barnes. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Off target from outside. And so here is Miami. It's a three-point game. Butler finds Hero. Oh, Siakam with the block.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Here's Anunoby. He has 6. Down low. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Pass to Love. The shake. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
Kevin Love getting a little clever out there. Fantastic to get the D to bite on that pump fake.
Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s to your era and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Anunoby. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Siakam, the pass to Van Vliet. It's Poeltl high post. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Adebayo from long range. And he stays with it. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Van Vliet on the wing. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team
Van Vliet outside. Pass to Poeltl. Over Love.
Kevin Love got his hand up. That was just enough to alter the shot.
The shot by Poeltl, no good. And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
Oh, and in 2020, the third player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Kevin Love.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Butler. Adebayo in the post. Covered by Poeltl. Back to Adebayo. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. The Raptors with a lead. Van Vliet outside. Anunoby passes to Barnes. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. 6 to shoot. And Hero grabs the board.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Now here's Van Vliet. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Pass to Siakam. We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half.
With a score, Raptors 25. Fans, get ready for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Caleb Martin out there with Omer Yurtseven. Then it's Max Strus. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Oladipo in at the one. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Shots blocked! And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. So it's Miami now. They trail by 7. 5 to shoot. Oladipo. And the 17-footer goes down. Oladipo's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Trent, the pass to Porter. Young with it. Now here's Porter. Back to Young. To the paint. Shoots from the block. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And for Miami, they're shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. That's tipped. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Porter. He can't hit that time. The Heat go the other way with it. Martin finds Robinson. Back to Martin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Now at the line, Caleb Martin.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Barton. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Porter, the pass to Barton. Outside Young. Shot clock at 6. Going inside, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Oladipo, the pass to Yurtseven. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Trent. Pass to Porter. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Miami, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Otto Porter Jr. has had some of his production drop in the past couple seasons, but still relied upon as a guy who can stretch out a defense or he can knock down some threes.
Martin against Young. Back to Martin for the lead. And Thaddeus Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Toronto calls time here.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oladipo on the take. So they take the lead. Oladipo's gotten 4 this quarter. So what do you think Otto Porter Jr. has to do to regain that old form, Brett?
Well, I think last year he's in a great position with the Warriors in the role that he played. So leaning more into that, just being a guy available on the perimeter to knock down open shots and take as many as you can at that point.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Oladipo up top, guarded by Trent. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
Nice to make that thing look so easy for Victor O.
Trent, the pass to Porter. Young with it. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Achua. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Yurtseven. And it's Miami's ball. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Trent. Barton right side. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Will Barton actually showing signs of strength, willing to take those shots. No, the defense is all over.
Achua with a steal. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Trent, the pass to Young. Barton against Strus. Now here's Trent. Tight defense on him. Outside for Porter. Barton outside. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, that pick and roll play is making things so much easier for Barton. Great choice reading and reacting.
Here's Oladipo.
Toronto foul. Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. Now at the line.
And Oladipo drops them both. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Trent with it. Over Oladipo. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 3/4 of play and a...
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat Youth Dance.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Miami trailing. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. The Raptors shooting a nice 50% for the game. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Team foul.
Lowry against VanVleet. Here he goes. Kicks it out to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Love with the defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Hero with it. VanVleet covering. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist by Hero. And the Heat lead by 1.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
VanVleet, the pass to Siakam. Into the lane. And then Siakam with the jam. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Adebayo's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Anunoby on the wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Siakam, pass to Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Connects from downtown. And now a 4-point Raptor lead.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Miami calls timeout. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so you have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Butler. Back to Love. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Love is confident when it comes to attacking the defense, especially when he gets closer and closer to the rim.
And Love drops them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Back to Lowry. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Throughout the game, the mid-range area has been their bread and butter, continuing to pull up from there with a tremendous amount of confidence.
The Heat making a switch here. Oladipo's checked in. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Anunoby out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
The Heat have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Love a screen on Barnes. Butler with the ball. Siakam covering. And there's and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That's good from Butler.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Goes back up. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Miami with the ball. It's a 5-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Butler passes to Oladipo. Back to Butler. Oladipo against Van Vliet. The shot by Oladipo, no good. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Siakam outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Extending the team's lead. Just solid execution at the line.
There's a screen by Love from the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. And for the Raptors, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Barnes. Kicks it out to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Shoots over Hero. And that one's long. For Miami, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. A shot by Oladipo, no good. Don't do anything silly, just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
Now here's Van Vliet. Siakam, pass to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Rebound by the Heat.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. And here's Siakam. Pass to Barnes. So it's Toronto picking up the win.
That's the end of the game.
This was a hard-fought, well-earned fight.
Don't flee to the history of all.
Garland, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Fred VanVleet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. Garland the pass to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And here's Garland for 3.
The length of Scotty Barnes is a difference maker on defense.
With the clock winding down and the call on the shot, it sends him to the line.
Second team foul.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. The team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now, a new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell. And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, is always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Pirtle's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Mobley throws it down.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Siakam outside. And he drives in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jared Allen.
What I love now, Siakam can put the ball on the floor. He wasn't asked to do a lot of that in college, but he never stops improving.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Mitchell against Anunoby. Mitchell kicks to Okoro. Just 4 to shoot. There's Garland. Plays it up off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
VanVleet passes to Barnes. From downtown, 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
To the paint. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here we go. VanVleet heading to the hoop. Siakam looking around. Anunoby in the corner. For the 3. Unable to get that one. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. A slam dunk by Garland.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee.
Passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Mitchell.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. There's Garland. Rebound by the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Pirtle kicks to VanVleet. Siakam outside. And again, no good by Toronto. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Mitchell right side. Outside Garland. A 3 ball. Another miss by Garland. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
VanVleet against Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pulls from the top of the key. Fires Here's the three, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got 7.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. They lead by 4. Mobley dishes to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley outside. Garland against Barnes. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
Van Vliet kicks to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. And here's Garland for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And we reach the end of the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
They have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Anunoby out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. There's Garland. Here's Allen. And Pirtle pulls it down. Toronto trailing. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Siakam with it. Back to Barnes. It's good. This game is all even.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
VanVleet against Garland. Off on the layup. Garland's gone 3 of 8 shooting from the floor. And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
And can't do much else. The strength of Anunoby comes in handy on those challenging finishes.
There's Garland. Rebound by the Raptors.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
VanVleet kicks to Siakam. Kicks it out to VanVleet. Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Pirtle's got the lead up to 4 now for the Raptors. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Mitchell passes to Garland. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. As to Okoro. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 2 to shoot. No good on that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Back to Siakam. The pass to Purdy. To the middle. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Garland. Traps in the tray. Garland's got 10 points in the game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
He dishes it to Okoro. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. To the wing on the left. Hurdle with a screen on Mobley. Back to Anunoby. Passes it to Siakam. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Back to Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his third assist on the night. Van Vliet against Garland. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. And the Raptors miss again. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. With the drive, and then Mitchell at the dunk.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Now Barnes. To end the run. The Cavaliers pull it in. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. He got it up.
Since entering the league, Jacopo has vastly...
And so it's Cleveland, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We come... We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We've got Green. He's out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Osman in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And so it's Cleveland with it. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. LeVert kicks to Osman. Clock at 6. Out to Wade. Beyond the arc. Porter pulls it in. And it's Porter with the ball for Toronto. Inside. And Young with the basket on the assist from Porter.
There's always been a level of savvy to Porter's game. Beautiful pass.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. LeVert with the wide open look. And he connects with the jumper. LeVert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Cavs. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
They get it back. Young finds Trent. Barton outside. With the teardrop. Cavaliers with the rebound. It's LeVert on the wing. Covered by Achua. It's tipped. Here's Green. Good. Nice job down low. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Barton drives in. Trent outside. Feeds it to Young. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
In terms of consistency, Porter's put up some incredible seasons from distance.
LeVert the pass to Green. To the wing right side, Osman. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Osman's got the lead. Back up to 8 now for the Cavs.
Cleveland foul. Dean Wade. His first team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Porter outside, and again, Toronto with the triple.
Big time answer. Porter unwilling to give an inch. Knocks down a three of his own.
Here's LeVert.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's good for 2. LeVert's got 4 points now in the quarter. Toronto with the ball. 7-point differential. Barton surveying the floor. And Barton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. LeVert with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Trent against Wade. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to LeVert. Young with the steal. Pass break. Here come the Raptors. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Assisted by.
Now it's just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
I would have loved to hear the coach's speech because they really took heed to it. Like you said, both teams playing at a different pace.
Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Barton kicks to Trent. Over Green. Trent can't hit. The Cavaliers leading by 5. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. Outside Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Allen trying to break free. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Garland. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Down low. Young finds Porter. Got it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of the game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forwards are Barnes and Siakam. Red Van Vliet out there with Anunoby. And it's Pirtle in its center. The kick out to Barnes. At the elbow, it's Siakam. And good that time.
And beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Outside Garland. Count it. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Anunoby against Mitchell. Anunoby passes to Siakam. No one near him. Oh, they get it back.
Relentless energy from OG. Defense can't counter his explosiveness on the boards.
Van Vliet against Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Driving in. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. 10 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
And late in the game here, it's just as important to get stops. We'll see if either side is up to the task.
Siakam kicks to Anunoby. Toronto needs to get off the shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
What agility from Donovan Mitchell inside, working around the D and getting it to go.
Over to the left wing. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. There's Garland, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for your Cleveland.
They are dominating the paint in this one. Consistent work inside throughout the game.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Siakam passes to Purtle. Van Vliet against Garland. 4 on the clock. Here's Barnes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Jared Allen.
The confidence of Scotty Barnes' game is pretty inspiring. Even against savvy veteran opponents, he believes in his own abilities, and he gets it done.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight.
A dynamic offensive talent. Mitchell is especially intelligent at knowing how to get to his spots and execute.
And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. .119 left to play here in the fourth. Outside Garland. Mitchell in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3.
Defensively, OG Anunoby has all the tools. Athleticism, he can get it done on the perimeter, and has the size to compete inside.
The kick out to Barnes. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
You know, he's known as a lunch pail guy. Siakam showing the crowd a little extra that time.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. And the pass to Mitchell. Okoro kicks to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Mitchell finds Allen. And Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
Nobody near Barnes. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Now, here's Mitchell. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final.
team in a hurry to get in transition.
Yeah, B.A., these teams have almost a throwback style to how they play. They don't want to get up and down and play fast. They want to go slow, and that takes players who have patience and discipline. Tonight will be a tactical battle.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Lowry in at the point. Mobley passes to Mitchell. And he drives in, and he lays it up and in.
The dynamic Donovan Mitchell off the dribble drive. Impossible to keep in front of you.
Now Butler. Pass to Love. Back to Butler. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here's Garland. And here's Mitchell. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
For three, Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Just getting more and more comfortable. You can see Jared Allen gaining confidence in that jumper. Go ahead, young sir.
Lowry finds Hero. Back to Lowry. And the layup is good off the glass.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
Now here's Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Hero outside. Left side Love. And stolen by Mobley. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Okoro. Spins. Back to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Adebayo grabs the board.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Hero for three. Cavaliers with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Mitchell. And Butler with the block.
Oh, nice anticipation from Jimmy Butler. Send it back, sir.
Cleveland calls timeout. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Hero for three. Miami, no good that time either.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Garland. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Butler on the wing. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Now here's Mitchell. They're leading by 8. Pass to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. Oladipo's checked in for Lowry. The Heat have gone only 1 of 6 so far. 44 seconds left in the first quarter. Oladipo finds Hero. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
This guy, an explosive athlete, Victor Oladipo, no doubt.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Garland for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 9.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Darius. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Fast break Miami for 3. Oladipo. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, one big takeaway from the Cavaliers last season was the impact Evan Mobley has on the defensive end. This is a 7-footer who can guard multiple positions.
And that one's good. He's got 5.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Oladipo, the pass to Love. And again, the Heat missing. And with Mobley, he's already drawing comparisons to other versatile big men doors.
Well, B.A., I don't want to get ahead of myself, but this guy has a chance to become one of the elite defensive players in league history. It is clear when he's at the top of his game, they are a scary team defensively.
Garland finds Mobley. Mitchell with the ball. Hero picks him up. The 3 from Okoro. Adebayo grabs the board. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Butler can't get it to go. Well, Cleveland's shooting very well, 62%, and going right at the defense. Here's Love. Hero for 3. Oladipo on the wing. From deep. They get it back. Adebayo uses the glass on the layup. Adebayo's gotten his first basket of the night.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Here's Garland. The putback. Love grabs the miss. The Heat have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Here's Butler. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Mitchell. Out to Garland. Mobley outside. Driving to the basket. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 3rd assist of the night. In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now here's Allen. Love grabs the miss. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls and previous plays, it's hard to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Butler. 1:14 left in the second period. Picked it. Here's Garland. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Garland's got 11 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Unable to get that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Pass to Mitchell. No one near him. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
And the foul called on Victor Oladipo. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For Cleveland, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's LeVert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
Earning a trip to the line, Caris LeVert is one tough guy. Has had to fight through so many leg injuries over the course of his career. Incredible.
Martin right side. Robinson finds Martin. So we conclude the first half.
With the score, your Cavaliers 27, the Heat 12.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Lowry and Strus are the guards. Duncan Robinson is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Yurtseven in at the center position, locking down the middle. LeVert with the ball. Martin picks him up. Back to LeVert. Pass to Osman. Clock at 6. And too long on the shot.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
LeVert outside. Drives to the hoop. Soft touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Boy, I love the way Caris LeVert is attacking. This guy is a skilled guard with tremendous speed.
And here's Lowry from the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Wade. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry. To me, Cedi Osman is a great reminder of how international the game is today. This guy is a Turkish citizen. We know he's had a ton of success playing for their national team.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And here in the NBA, Osman has had his share of success as well, Doris.
He has, BA. He's proven to be a real asset for this team. Something of a gap filler. He can give you a lot with whatever minutes he gets. He'll contribute on the glass, he can score it, and he's certainly a quality passer.
Pass to Osman. Robinson with a double. Here's LeVert. Outside for Green. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Miami has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And here's Lowry from the arc. They get it back. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
For Miami, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. For 3, Lowry. No luck on that one. And Cleveland the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Heat making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Osman with the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Martin with the bucket.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
LeVert left side. Pass to Osman. Out to the right wing. Here's Wade. He's guarded by Martin. Wade misses.
Cleveland foul. Robin Lopez. Face first. Second team foul. Shooting clock.
The Heat have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9.
Cavaliers foul. Harris LeVert. His second. Third team foul. Shooting for Miami. Caleb Martin at the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one. And the Cavaliers going with a whole new group out there. So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Bam Adebayo's checked in for your 7. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. Hero, he's checked in for Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Left side Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, BA, he's also become the emotional leader. One of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Kevin Love's checked in for Miami.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
There's a screen by Love. Lowry, the pass to Love. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Love's got his second bucket of the night.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Lowry against Garland. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
Lowry, right side. Love passes to Lowry. Adebayo with it. Allen defending. Outside for Butler. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. An easy 2 on the layup. Butler's got his first 2 points.
Don't you love the mentality of Jimmy Butler? He almost embraces the contact, invites the contact.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 10. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Garland. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Cleveland?
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving the basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there, they are challenging them and getting it done.
They absolutely want to add to what's already a big lead.
No question, BA. No reason to let up. Just keep playing your game.
Mitchell, the pass to Garland. And finished off by Garland.
Oh, above the rim, Mr. Garland. His teammates are loving it.
Hero outside. Outside for Butler. Back to Hero. Fires for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell up top. Fires top of the key. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now. Hero for 3. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fades and shoots. Hits a 3-pointer. And the Cavaliers lead by 18.
Well, this guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And it's Garland on the drive.
Aggressive move to the bucket. Darius Garland dangerous when he's in attack mode.
Hero from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Hero from way outside. That doesn't go either for Hero.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Okoro on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Garland. From the arc. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Cavaliers.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Darius Garland.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Oh, there's the alley. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth. The three. Cleveland the rebound. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the wing on the left. Another shot. Pass to Okoro. Mobley up top. And at last, they get one to fall. And the Cavaliers lead by 20.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive.